Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Giovanni, if you don't know, and I talk about business lifestyle on my channel. And today I want to talk about weddings. I am engaged and am in the process of planning my wedding right now. I have been looking around at different venues because I'm really trying to get my wedding to a certain budget. I would like a wedding that is 10 to 15K. Hard stop. Now, I understand that in this day and age, that is practically impossible, it feels like, without you taking a lot of cuts like your wedding guests or decor, food. Like, you're gonna have to take a lot of budget cuts and sacrifice. But I believe I can get the wedding that I have envisioned in my brain for a certain price. Well, let me tell you, there are people here who are paying whatever it takes to get the wedding they want. So I thought today I would look over some videos of people who have decided to ball out for their wedding and see if I can, get some information, get some inspiration as well as to how they do it. Let's go.
If you ever wondered what was most expensive about a wedding, watch this video. So my wedding planner, Demetrius, who is in the gray suit, was the most expensive thing about my wedding. But here's why. He literally did everything. His company, Develop Events, did the entire floral arrangement, our custom center stage. They also had the furniture, 4 different kinds of seating around the stage, floral arrangement that we walked underneath, spinning floral arrangement on top of us, our monogram. Something else that was really expensive with the wedding was the drape. So the white drapes that are behind us were thousands of dollars.
Let me tell you something about decor. That itemized category right there for your wedding will make all the difference. Okay, yes, your wedding guest count is going to balloon your budget. Food might do that, but decor takes the cake. Okay, anything in decor can balloon your wedding. You're talking about, let's go to plating. Are you gonna do plastic? You sure you want to do plastic? Oh, you want glass? Okay, that's an added cost. Like, it balloons so crazy. And this bride decided to pay $9,000 for drapes. Honey, I know. I reached out to a wedding planner on Instagram. Like, I asked her what budget does she need that she would feel comfortable decorating for. And she told me she comfortably needs $26,000 to create a wedding that she can really put her stamp on. And I said, have a good day. I'm not your customer, but I respect that. Have a good day. I'm telling you, the decor, the decor. So yeah, I believe her. And when it comes to having a wedding coordinator, that's also a price that you really want to pay attention to, because you can obviously do the day of coordinator, which is the cheapest price. They literally just show up for the day. And then you have the partial, which I think is the best option, because as you get closer to your wedding, if you're having all these different vendors, they're gonna have questions, concerns, and you really don't want to be bothered as you get closer to your wedding. So having a partial coordinator, I think, is great. Do all the work and find the vendors yourself. But if you're talking about full-on wedding coordination, $8,000 minimum. All right, continue.
I would strongly suggest getting a planner like mine, because if not, we would have had to nickel and dime our way to getting the wedding of our dreams. Because our planner planned all of the pieces and had most of the pieces already, it was a lot less expensive, but definitely our biggest invoice to date.
All white. That's a look. I think she put it off because her dress is nude. So yeah, cute. Love it.
The wedding planning
Industry
business now, right now,
is
if we got married 2 years ago, that'd be great.
oh my god, a fraction of the cost.
We just found out that the venue that we're at is like 3 times the price now if you do it next year.
Based on 1 year's difference.
So it's only getting worse.
We had one planner who said that she only works with clients who spend $500,000 minimum.
Okay. Cap. That's absolutely crazy, but I believe it, because I'm telling you, I feel for all the brides. I really do. I feel for them. I know the prices. I have been quoted $75,000 for a wedding. So trust me, I understand, but you have to put your foot down. You have to decide, okay, this is what I'm willing to spend, and stick with it. Because listen, the wedding market is to the moon. So you have to put yourself in the market where you want to be.
And one of the major
good.
things that people go into debt about is the wedding. How do you know how much
Woo!
to budget for your wedding?
Yes, do not go into debt over your wedding. Point blank. Don't do it. Look, I've been married 15 years coming up. I have not thought about my wedding one time this week. I don't think I thought about it last week either.
Right.
And I'm pretty sure, you know what I'm saying? Do you see where I'm going with this?
I know
Yeah.
exactly where you're going.
The wedding is a great day. It's a great party, but it fades into the background of your life. You don't wake up every morning going, "Oh, my wedding was the best day of my life, and I'm so glad that I spent $80,000." You don't
Right.
do that.
Right.
It goes away, and you live your life. So I think in the moment when you're excited because you should be, and you're getting married and all that's going on, you can really get caught up. Don't get caught up, because what's more important is starting out your relationship with no debt.
I actually plan on continuing this series and taking you guys on the journey of me planning my wedding, because I need to keep a realistic mindset. No, actually, period. I need to keep a realistic mindset, period.
She goes, the wedding is in a month and my parents have 50K in debt already. Most of it went to build our new house since we live in a rented one right now. There's no money left to buy a good bridal dress, jewelry, etc. for me or for my siblings, so I settled for a simple dress. Meanwhile, my fiance comes from a rich family and the women in his family are all wearing things that are even more bridal looking than mine.
Oh dear.
And he tells me to wear something better. She goes, I feel really depressed and I can't afford to look good on my wedding day. She goes, I asked them to stop and to give up on the house, but they say it's a matter of pride. She goes, I want to call off the wedding, but the venue and everything's already booked by both of our families and everyone knows now. She goes, I don't know how to do it. She goes, I struggled so much to get married and finally found someone compatible, but it ends up like this.
You see, I just don't understand the concept of going into debt for an event that honestly serves other people. I get it. Weddings are beautiful. We just got invited to 2 weddings just recently within the last couple weeks, where we went back to back to a wedding. One was African themed and it was beautiful. The bride had a total of 4 outfits. She did a traditional white wedding dress. And then in the evening, she had a traditional wedding service where she had 3 outfit changes. Now, I love this for her. She was absolutely gorgeous. The color scheme was gorgeous. Every outfit was just hitting. And I can't imagine what she paid for her wedding, but I know in that kind of culture, she had community support. And that does make a difference. Now, I'm not sure if this Indian couple was getting community support to help, but I would imagine that if there's a lot of expectations put into the wedding, that at least the couple would get help for the wedding, or at least the couple would get some kind of money from each guest that would go into their home, or maybe if they wanted to start children immediately. I can't imagine having a wedding and putting that much money out, knowing that in this day and age, people don't give like they used to, unless you have a cultural background of people giving or supporting. Let's continue. Whew, Lord. Okay, so we have the venue, $45,000. Okay, that's it right there. You got me. Now I know who I'm dealing with. All right, floral, $60,000. I cannot imagine what that. I mean, I can imagine what that would look like, but. Ooh, I mean, hey, production, $22,000. Okay, so they're having like concert level production here. Furniture rental, $16,000. Videographer, $7,500. That's pretty average. Photography, $8,500. That is on the higher grade for sure. Hair all day, $2,200. I hope that includes a change of your hairstyle. Like if you're gonna change your outfit, which I'm assuming, looking at this budget, this bride probably has multiple outfits. I'm hoping that your hair is also being changed, because just a brush or slick down for the entire day is crazy. Cake, $4,250. Okay. Oh, I forgot makeup. $1,350 all day. Okay, ma'am, stationery 5,500. Wow. That includes invitations, menus, table numbers. Okay. DJ 1,800. Surprised she didn't pay more. Especially if she did a DJ with like an MC, that's gonna run your price up. Entertainment, dancers, violinists, live painting, photo booth, 6,650. I need an invite. Wait, hold on. The planner was $27,000, which was 15% of the cost because she coordinated all of these different vendors. Initial budget 1,000 and 2,500. Final spend 207. $100,000. All right, ma'am. All right. Look, if you got it, flown it, girl, you know you want it. Okay. Like, I'm happy for you, but that was surely could never be me. But I get it. I'm hoping that you write off your wedding. Like, I'm hoping this is a business expense, like part of marketing or something, and you write this off, honey, because I'm telling you, this is a budget.
How much do you want your wedding to cost?
My thing is not a cost thing. It just needs to
Say the number. We know. Come on.
I want 2 weddings there. I want one here and I want one abroad in South Africa.
Okay, so you've roughly done the costings, roughly.
I haven't done the cost.
But roughly.
Probably like 600k. Probably even more. Probably like
What currency are we talking about?
pounds. Probably like 500k.
Wedding.
400k.
Wedding.
350.
Wedding.
How much?
You're trolling me.
Why am I going down?
You're trolling
How
me.
much do they cost?
A wedding.
Yeah, my dress, my bridesmaids, my car, my people, my hair, like my ring. Are we including the whole thing?
Yeah.
All right, TikTok, tell me if I'm tripping or not. So me and my fiance, we are getting married, right? And to be a part of our wedding, you have to pay $450 for a ticket. And that's for each guest. So we invited friends and family to our wedding. Tell me why everybody that we invited has declined the invitation. We already have spent 100, maybe almost close to $200,000 on the wedding. We have already pre-ordered the cake. We already put down a deposit for the venue. We've already got the wedding dress, everything. We pay for everything for the wedding, DJ, photographer, everything for the wedding. And what I don't understand is that y'all spend more money on stupid stuff, but you can't come out to support your family and your friends at the wedding. Like, tell me if I'm wrong. Tell it, like, is we wrong? We like, let me know. Because y'all pay for tickets, Beyonce tickets, $1,000 tickets. Y'all going to go meet Chris Brown for $1,000 something. But when it comes to your friends and your family, you can't pay the ticket. Like, these weddings ain't cheap. The weddings ain't cheap. Like what's going on? Like, I don't get it. Like, let us know, are we wrong for charging for a wedding?
All right, I want to end on this topic because in some aspects, I feel like people do pay for a wedding. I have never paid for a wedding. But if you go to a destination wedding, yeah, of course, you're paying for a wedding. But it's viewed differently because people think, okay, they're paying for a vacation. So they don't mind paying for their plane ticket, the resort they're staying at, which usually is all inclusive. So the mindset is a bit different. And usually destination weddings are very expensive for the guests. The thing is, if you're doing a destination wedding, don't expect to receive any gifts from your guests. Like, the guest is the gift, okay? You're not getting anything. I personally have my best friend tell me that she's been to weddings, African weddings, where people have charged like $125 for their reception plate, and she's attended. So there are people who will pay for their plate, and I guess that's a way of helping the, bride and groom. But $450 sounds honestly like you're trying to make up, like be up for your wedding. Like your wedding is almost like a fundraiser. Like, if you're honestly charging $450 per person, like, are you including children? Like, and so that's for a couple, that is $900. Like, are you mad? Like, what are you paying for the plus one? Like, how does this work? A couple is not paying $900 to attend your wedding. You are trying to be up. So at that point, you need to actually just get a lower budget, invite the few people you want, and that's it. Yeah, I think that situation sounds a little too suspicious for me. Now, I did attend a wedding where they had a certain amount of guests and then they covered it, but if there were extra people who wanted to go, they had to pay $400. But you know, that was because the couple wasn't gonna go over their guest count without the person who really wanted to come paying. So that makes sense. Again, it's a way to shorten your guest list. So yeah, that was very interesting. I hope you guys enjoy this video. I am going to do more of this. I of course will do vlogs as I decide on how I'm going to go about my wedding. Thank you for watching this video, guys. See you in the next one. Bye.
Loving natural patina. Here long evergreenness on me.